Rich Rising, happy Sunday blessings, everyone. So, just a reminder, we're still in a very powerful portal. I feel that 1221 is going to bring you a lot of clarity. However, be aware of what you are communing with God and Goddess. Be aware of your wishes. Be aware of what you are asking for, because once you receive your clarity and you're not ready to move, you're basically dismissing. And how many times have you dismissed your prayer? How many times have you dismissed your wish because you're still holding on to old energy? This is really big. I'm a shadow worker, so the last few nights hasn't been very easy for me because I know that a lot of people who have received snow, right? If you're in a snowy place, you're going through a little mini dark night of the soul because you are being asked to really focus right now on truly where you're supposed to be. What is your true alignment? You know when you're not in alignment, when you're feeling low, when you're feeling depressed, when you feel like you have no energy, when you're constantly feeling like you're on a cycle. That's because you're not in alignment on your highest path. So I know a lot of you have been asking me to really teach and clarify the chart that's pinned on my profile, and this is it. Put it on there. And I will do a teaching on that this week. And I feel like I will do it before 1221 because 1221 is going to bring you that change. I talked to you about 1212 as a portal and how it's a powerful shift, but you have to be ready to shift. Now, to those of you who are feeling a little bit of the heavy energy, as a shadow worker, this is because you aren't really doing your work. You really have to understand that there is an awakening process, which is you coming out of your amnesia, of you understanding that you are actually truly in the root chakra, which is the motion of chaos. But then there's the ascension. And you're going to be asked to rise because it is consciousness. You have to understand spirituality. The woke culture has turned into a cult. The human avatar no longer resonates. It's become more of a slave system. So as we are a part of this great awakening, we're all being asked to be in consciousness, which is unity, which is oneness, which is who we truly are. Our soul is asleep. We're all working on an ego human template, and now you're being asked to rise. Be careful of how you keep separating things through the motion of people, places, and things. A lot of people right now are understanding that there is a lot of celebrities being exposed. Now, look within yourself and go, okay, am I judging them? Am I putting a separation on them? Be aware that the truth is here, and this exposure, we like to call it the conspiracy theorist, right? That's been going on forever. We all know that. You have to have real eyes to see what's going on behind the illusion. But within yourself, be aware of how you're doing a separation motion. Are you separating one soul and calling them demonic? Because that's just a reflection of what's going on within you. Everything is a mirror. Everything that is projected outside of our world is because it's the lack of the inner work that we haven't done with yourself. You have to understand there are higher teachings and there's higher wisdom coming in because the human, right, the human avatar has to basically work towards a divine consciousness. And that is a lot of inner work, and it's a lot of sacrifice. It's a lot of walking away, detaching, and so forth. So this is what we're all feeling, right? And if you're just holding on to these baggages and the things that no longer resonate, which we call attachment, which is in love, you're working through your ego, things can feel heavy, and I feel heavy, like I feel it for the collective. So I had to come on and give you this message. It's not easy being a shadow worker, but it's probably the best work you'll ever do. I know for me, when I started this journey in 2016, I have never taken a day off. As a shadow worker, it's my job to constantly face my own shadows and invest in myself and my healing, and every day I focus on liberation of myself. This is where we're really being asked to really rise, right? In regards to evolve or repeat the cycle. But as we are going into a new wave, right? We're going into a new wave of consciousness. More souls are awakening because the souls were asleep. You're going to feel a lot more pressure in this energy, like a volcano that wants to erupt inside of you, because you're feeling it. But all you can do is do your work and stop projecting. It's all happening within you. And when you really master that, you will see the changes. And, you know, another thing too, it's like when you're really in communion with God or Goddess, Father God, Mother Goddess, that is your meditation. Your prayer has become your meditation, and now you're receiving clarity and downloads, but you have to be ready to move. You know, you have to be ready. If you're going to ask for something, make sure when you receive it, you take that direction and you go to the place that you need to be. That's alignment. Okay, so if you guys need any help with this, I have 2 spots open for my 6-week golden shadow. So magical, guys. The transformation with my clients for the past 5 years have been so magical to witness. And then of course I have one-on-one programs. Please remember that, you know, you really have to be really honest with yourself and be really real of where you are without shame and guilt, and then acceptance. That is the key. You know, even for myself, I'm noticing some resistance in my journey, and I'm like, you know what? I prayed for something, I received my clarity, stop resisting and just accept it. You know, and then laugh, transmute, go in my own energy, and you know, just trust the process. So this is my Sunday service for you guys. Remember, we're all walking each other hand in hand. Take your medicine. If you're inspired, blessed. If you're triggered, blessed. This is the new wave of consciousness coming in, and there's so much more amazing things that are happening, and you'll know who you are. You'll know who you are, soul gang. All right, guys, if you have any questions, if you need help, let me know. Blessings to you in your day. I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.